Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut here with Mike Kelly, and we're Real Estate Jerky Daily. And today is Tuesday.
I know. It feels like a Wednesday. It's almost like the jerk again.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because today is a longer day than the next day.
Exactly.
And
they're all going to get longer.
Yeah.
Now that we're in that famous daylight savings time.
Yeah. It's so dark in the morning.
Yeah. Especially when you leave at 4:40.
Oh, got Orange Theory.
Go to Orange Theory. And
yeah, I don't leave at that time.
I'm probably going to be on the leaderboard for the old fart section for the 200-meter row.
Because you're the only old fart there.
I think I'm the only one there.
Well, that's funny. Not really funny, but funny. Anyway, let's move on to our news today.
What do we got?
I don't know. I got a shadow on my head. I'll see that.
It looks like you got a widow's peak.
There it goes. It's because I don't have 1,400 lights on me.
Yeah.
It's already bright enough. CPI came out today. That was one of the things. And Small Business Optimism Index came out. So we'll talk about the CPI first. No, do small business. It's less. The Small Business Optimism Index decreased by 0.5% in February to 89.4, which was below the expectations of 90.7 and the lowest reading in 9 months.
Oh,
what does that mean?
It's the lowest reading in 9 months.
It shows a weakness in the labor market.
Oh,
okay. That's what it is. And
well, the economy sucks.
Well, it's overall bad.
Everything's really expensive. So
well, let's get to the CPI and we can talk about the economy after that. CPI, which measures inflation for the consumer level, increased by 0.4% month over month, which was right in line with their expectations, and increased 0.1% to 3.2% year over year, just above the expectations of 3.1%. What does that do today? Kind of mess up the market a little bit. I think we're down. What are we down? Bear with me. We might be even right now. Come on, wake up over there.
Is it?
We're up. We're down 14 basis points on the mortgage side, and the 10 years at 4.15. So we're up about 6 basis points on that. So nothing major.
Yeah,
but it's just they don't know what to do. With all these numbers,
they're in a conundrum.
Well, the biggest thing is if you look at the core rate, which strips out food and energy prices, I already said it increased.
Right.
But if you look at where the shelter costs, which makes up 45% of the core index, rose 0.4%, which was a decline from the previous read of 0.6%. But shelter overall is down 55.7% year over year. However, I saw a thing on, of course, Fox News, because I can't listen to, I can go to CNBC. That's normally what I like listening to. But today I was on Fox News.
Yeah.
CNBC is no political stuff at all. It's just news. And they were talking.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know. Butter from January 20 to 21, from January 21 to February 24, it went up 27%. Butter. It's not butter.
Oh,
the sugar went up 44% in the same period of time. White bread, just bread alone, 30% is up.
Wow.
Yeah, that's huge because
white bread.
Yeah, now it's going to start talking about old movies. Chicken breasts went up 26%.
Ooh.
Other women's breasts went up higher.
Yeah.
Food at home went up 21%. So you go to the grocery store, bring it home. Food away from home for like lunches went up 21%. That's just a lot. And primary residence rent went up 20% in that same period of time.
Well,
so inflation's a wonderful thing.
Yeah. Which Biden said it's not happening, but I went to the grocery store the other day.
Oh my God.
And I bought 2 jars of trail mix. One jar, a can, it was in a plastic jar.
Okay, I'm just curious.
Yeah.
And those are Planters.
What are they? Probably 2-quart jars or whatever. Planters, dry roasted peanuts, 2 little bags of pistachios, and 2 12-packs of beer for a guy's outing. $103.
Sounds like
it
nuts.
was 1 bag and 2 12-packs of beer. $103. But inflation isn't happening because the Biden administration has knocked inflation down.
Well, they, in spite of what they've done, it's come down to a certain point, but it's still the problem. What people understand is even though it's not increasing as much as it did, we're not going to get back to where we were before inflation hit us.
Right.
We're going to stay here. You're not going to see a decrease in prices. They're going to stay here. All right. Inventory. This is what I was looking for yesterday, but we are now just over 500,000 single family homes on the market in the U.S.
How many?
500,000. Which
We've
if you go back to 2015, it probably needs to be $1 million.
Yeah, we hit the halfway mark.
but that's up 0.5% from last week, but is up 21% year over year.
Well, and there has been a small uptick in the number of listings that are coming across in Stanislaus County and in the San Joaquin Valley. But it's a small uptick.
Okay. There are 100,000 more single family homes on the market than there was March of last year.
Really?
Yes, but that's nationwide.
Yeah.
So it's like 2 here. Unless they're staying, unless mortgage rates fall from here, then by July we could have 40% more homes on the market than a year ago. But
what does that mean?
That means if the rates don't come down, people are going to put their house on the market and they're not going to move. They're just going to sit there, according to these people.
Yeah.
I don't see I may be in like Louisiana or someplace like that, but not here. We just don't have enough inventory. I mean, houses that I would not want to live in are going for $405,000. They're going for $425,000.
Exactly.
And I mean, when you go back in time, when I bought this place for $267,500, my house, that I have, that's and it's worth $650,000. You're like, what the heck?
Yeah.
I can't. So that's what they're saying. Most people can't afford the home they live in.
Yeah.
If they had to go buy it today.
I couldn't buy my home today.
Well, we probably could, but we wouldn't like the payments.
Well, yeah, that's
and the taxes,
probably more
taxes
true.
alone on my place would be $700 versus what I'm paying.
Yeah.
And thank Prop 13 that we're not Texas.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, so median home prices on a single family home, I didn't know it was going to be this, but is now $432,000. Just said don't want to live in that house in our area.
Yeah.
That 0.5% up from last week, just 1% higher than a year ago. But if you look overall, we're up. And prices aren't falling, even though people think they're going to. And affordability is the biggest issue that we have right now, and the issues with generations that are happening. All the stuff we talked about yesterday with the silver tsunami and all that. It's not going to get any better. We're not building homes. And it's so hard to build homes in California. It's going to take forever to get caught up.
I should take up surfing.
There you go.
So I can be part of the silver tsunami.
I got one last thing.
Go for it.
401ks. More Americans are treating their 401ks like cash machines, like ATMs. A record share of 401k account holders took early withdrawals from their accounts last year for financial emergencies, according to internal data from Vanguard. So I guess someone stole this and just sent it out to everybody.
Yeah.
Overall, that's 3.6% of its plan participants did so last year,
right,
up from 2.8% in 2022 and a pre-pandemic average of 2%. Nearly 40% of the money that was taken out was for hardship distribution last year, was also to avoid foreclosures, compared to 36% in 2022.
The part about avoiding foreclosure kills me. So they must not be making very much money.
Must be getting
on a regular job,
right?
Because
or
just about everybody has a couple $100,000 in equity in California.
But you can't do anything with it. You can't go get a hardship loan to help you out.
No, but you could sell.
But people, where are you going to go? Rent where?
I don't say rent.
I know, but they can't. My payment is $2,000. I'm going to go out and rent a place for $2,500.
Well, being the devil's advocate here, there's some options to get out of a hardship instead of attacking your 401k.
Okay, well, take
a reverse mortgage.
Yes, but I'm not saying these people are that age.
Right.
These people are just people who don't have the money right now because they've probably lost a job. They can't find another job. They're working, multiple part-time jobs, or, because that's all the jobs that are out there. The bigger companies that would pay you what you're used to being paid aren't hiring those jobs. They say they're there, but they're not hiring them because they're worried about what's happening later in this year.
They're protective of their current workforce.
Well, they're worried more about what's happening in November than anything else.
Yeah.
Because if we can't keep going the way we're going, this administration needs to change or get out, or both. One last thing I'm going to say, in 2023, more than 75% of the hardship distributions totaled $5,000 or less.
Whoa.
That's it. That's all. And that's, sometimes people take their money out of their 401k and borrow it and then pay it back out of their paycheck.
Right.
They do that a lot. So anyway.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's not as, anytime there's stuff going on in the market, it's either an opportunity or it's a hurt to somebody.
True.
What I'm getting at is a lot of this stuff happens and
Opportunity's
there's
gonna hurt
opportunities.
someone.
Well,
Yeah.
no, these opportunities are happening for some people, and other people they're losing out.
It's their hardship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yes, sirree, Bob. And
Yeah.
I don't know who Bob is this morning, but he joined us.
Oh, did he? Well, thanks, whoever you are.
I had something to say, and then
I cut you off. I'm so sorry.
You cut me off, and now it's gone because I'm soon going to be part of the silver tsunami.
You're already there.
Oh God, I'm already there, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, my 33rd, my 63rd is coming up quickly.
30. So you don't even know. 33rd. No, sir. You already had your 33rd.
I did.
It was 30
And actually,
years
the
ago.
33rd was a pretty good time. I enjoyed.
Marsha bought this box of these cards. You pull a card out and you ask a question of each other, just like or whatever.
Yeah.
And what was your best year? What was the best?
So did you have to remember when you got married?
I don't. No, I didn't have to remember because I remember that.
Yeah.
She's the one who forgot our anniversary, not me.
Yeah, Karen does too. She's finally put it down in a limerick. Worst day of my life was July 23rd, 2004. That's when we got married.
Oh. That was not a good limerick.
No, it was horrible. I made it up on the spot.
Yeah, I know. I could tell.
I did not.
That's
I
why
did
we
not.
just lost all our viewers.
I did not channel my internal Irishman.
Yeah, we'll work on that because you got St. Patty's Day this weekend.
Yeah,
right?
this weekend.
Cha-cha-cha-cha.
Coming up. All the limericks I know are quite filthy.
Yeah. Same with my cadence stuff from the Navy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, in boot camp. Because today they're all clean. We didn't do clean back then.
Oh, what? How fun? That's not fun at all.
I know, but the one I know, it's not that. You shouldn't say it around.
I'm not sure if you knew.
No, that's not it. Why did the chicken cross the road? What's that from?
Oh, you know what? I don't know.
That's Stripes.
Oh.
When they made it to graduation and they're doing this stuff. Why did the chicken cross the road? Anyway.
Sound off.
What do you hear?
Army
stuff, sir.
Yeah.
All right. We're good.
The first part of that movie was really good, and then it got a little too.
Once they got in boot camp and throughout, and then the rest of it was like dumb.
Yeah. It was like, what's going on?
But the first part about how they joined and all that, and shaved their heads, and
I'm interested to see the numbers for Stanislaus County tomorrow.
I thought you were reading that. Sorry,
I am reading that. The Consumer Price Index (CPI), which measures inflation on the consumer level.
What are you doing?
I'm reading your shit.
Oh, don't. I already put it there just to remind where it's over there. But this week tomorrow we have mortgage applications, 30-year bond auction. We got to see what the 10-year auction does today. And then Thursday is producer price index.
What are we pulling for on the 10-year? What do we want to happen?
It to be bought up a lot.
Yeah.
Have a good demand for it. If there's good demand for these numbers, then it does well. But I don't think there's going to be a good demand because they think rates are probably going to go higher. And that's why there's still that 150 basis points extra that's sitting there on all the rates.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get out of here since we're going all over the place.
Yeah. And you got something to do. All right.
Everybody, make it a great day. We'll be back here tomorrow. Thanks for watching. And if you need us, you know how to get a hold of us.
And Alberta Martone School, I'm coming with your books.
All right. Make it a great day.